Hey folks, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing on this Sunday, the day of the recording? This is January 23rd, 2022, a Sunday. I was going through a few charts, and I would just like to throw them out there for thought and for the watch list. I've got 5 charts I want to go through, and I want to do them less than 10 minutes, so I'm going to hop through them really quick. In the weekend charts to ponder, if you watch that video, 2 things that I said was very, very important, and it is so important with these charts here. Timing is a big deal for swing traders, and trade when the time is right. These charts right now are just for the watch list, not necessarily any kind of a trade coming up this week. So let's get to them really quick. So looking through some charts, I found 5. IAC is one of them that might be a short prospect that we'll be looking at, and I put that on the watch list. So if we go to a weekly chart, we can take a look at this, where this 9150 is, and you can see where the support is. So that's what I'll be looking for. A possible, almost a 45% trade on this. So I'm liking the ideas of maybe looking at this for a trade. Big bearish candle. Actually, let's do this right here. There we go. Close to a double top. Big bearish candle. We rallied up with a bear flag, and we saw some follow through here. So what I'll be looking for is the market to cooperate, and then look for a short on this. And again, we're just putting this on the watch list, not necessarily a hot trade for tomorrow or this week. Another one I have, let's see, to the short side is, let's take a look at BABA here. BABA was a great trade, swing trade to the long side. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, and I know several traders that made some good money on this. Well, it might, here, I want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. It might be on its way to retest these bottoms and possibly fall a little bit more down through it. And that's almost, we'll call it a 15.5% trade if we get a little bit of an inside day and maybe an entry up here. Now, BABA is also, in my opinion, set up for a possible long trade as well. So we need to follow price on this. And the most important thing is the market is going to have to cooperate. Remember, timing is a big deal for swing traders, and trade only when the time is right. Okay, here's a couple other charts. CHD might be setting up for a positive move, bullish move here. And here's a nice, look at that trend that we've got going on here. The green dots, by the way, that's the 17 exponential moving average. Red dots, that's still the 17. It's just when price is below them, it shows that bearish, not a good reason to buy. We look for reasons to buy when the dots are green. So this is going to have to prove itself a little bit. Let me bring this in play. This is my line for the trap. So you can see how we're sitting right in a 3/8 trap right now. And inside the 3/8 trap, or even a breakout of the 3/8 trap, is what I'll be looking at. So possibly 104.70, give or take a penny or two, if we catch it nice and tight as it starts to break out. 12.5% run maybe up here to 116. Another chart that I've got here is TAK. This is a good looking little chart, little $14 chart. We've got a nice little bottom being put in here, and then you see how we've taken off, and right in here you can see where we broke out. Pop, we break out. Here we pull back right down toward the Trendicator, and the Trendicator stayed green. Check out the volume on this thing. And then here we start moving back up, making that J-hook chart pattern. I believe this is also, this is also a rounded bottom breakout between the 50 period moving average and the 200 up there. So Rounded bottom breakout. We've got a J-hook continuation pattern. See the gap over here to the left side? That might make an easy little spot to fill in and capture some profits here. Let's see. Let's move this over. There we go. So from about this area here to this $16 area, 11.5% maybe in there. And then if we get that follow through, we're looking at another 7.5 to this top line up here. Now remember, these are charts for the watch list. When the market is the way it is, and I'm not going to go into great detail what I mean by that. I think I did that on yesterday's video. I want to not trade quite as much, but I want to work on a watch list, and I want to look for those charts that looks to me like they have a little bit of a future to them, and that's the charts I want to start looking at when things turn in a bullish case. In the bearish case, of course, we would like to see a little relief rally and then look at some bullishness here. The last one I have, and by golly, I'm going to make this under 10 minutes, is BKR. Take a look at BKR. Look how that thing, just look at the trend here. There we go. Look at that trend. And we, bounce up, back down, bounce down, back up, down. And we just kind of play right in here. Well, what I'm looking for is another move back up in this area right there. And that gives us almost 30%. This area right through here, if you take a look at the weekly chart, that represents 2018 highs over here. So we might run to those, and then, more than likely there'll be a little bit of hesitation getting through them. I doubt it's just going to blow through it, but hey, getting there, 30%, I could do that. Here we have a nice little, the Trendicator has turned green. We've got a nice rise to the upside. The last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days here, the last week has done quite well. In fact, let's look at that weekly chart right there. There's 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, flirting with that 27.25 resistance area. So this might be a nice little trade where look for an entry somewhere in this level right here, and then we've got the area up there. Okay, hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. If you have questions, type it inside the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do to get them answered on the next video. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend, what's left of it, and we'll see you all tomorrow in the trading rooms. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.